Okay, so I'm going to reset my embed. As it starts up, the main function writes case 0, which is a character I. It writes a case 0 to the 778 displays, which write the byte 0000008 zeros. And then the 7-segment the micro LCD, there's an integer that is that goes along with the case that is being written to the 7-segment displays, and that also is printed. It's actually two integers, one's for the tens and one's for the ones place. It prints those on the micro LCD, and since they're all initialized at 0, it prints 0. Then I have two interrupts. One of the interrupts basically calls an increment function, a void function that increments all the values, and then this other interrupt calls a function that decrements all the values. So as I start pressing, it increments. It basically increments the case value. So now it just shows case 3, 4, 5, and as it's choosing a different case, it's writing a different byte that lights up a different combination of segments. It also prints. It's also incrementing the integer being sent to the micro LCD, and so that is changing. And then I use, inside the increment function, I use an if statement. As soon as they get to 9, they're set back to 0, but then they increment the tens place. So I have two characters being sent to the 7-segment displays and two integers being sent to the micro LCD. And so it's designed to count from 00 to 99. I also put the 7-segment displays they were brighter, but I noticed the processor seemed to be getting a little hot, so I decided to put 330 ohm resistors in series with them. The decrement function works almost exactly like the increment, except every time you run the function, it decrements both the integer values and the characters. And this will run from 99 to 0 back again. I basically used the bus out class to that way I could, by changing, it allowed me to basically write bytes, all 8 bits to the 7-segment displays, which was cool. Yeah, there's if statements inside the void functions that the interrupts call. Inside the main function, there's just a while loop that has nothing in it that just runs infinitely, waiting for an interrupt to happen. Pretty similar to our RGB LED lab. And I think that's all I really have to say. So.